Good morning, everyone. I hope you are all doing wonderful on this beautiful day. Well, I'm not sure what the weather is like where you are, but down here in South Florida, it's amazing. It's sunny. It's like right at 80 degrees. It's crazy. I come from Northwest Georgia, so the first week of January, it's usually like in the 20s. We get always a cold rain or like some wintry mix this time of year. So it's a whole other world down here in South Florida, but I kind of like it for now anyway. But I digress. I am going to be working on a bullet journal page. And one of my goals for 2019 is to learn to start bullet journaling, just to really get into it more. And there is also another big goal that I have set for myself for 2019. My word for the year is accomplish. And I say that because I start so many projects, like trying to complete my bachelor's degree in school. I keep, I'll get in, I'll take some classes, then I'll not register for classes and put it off. Working on my fitness goals, financial goals, writing. Writing has always been a hobby of mine, but I've just always started projects and then leave them by the wayside. And so this year I have made my word for the year accomplish, because this is the year that I'm going to accomplish something. I'm going to accomplish at least half of my goals. Like I have set in my head that I'm going to accomplish at least half of the goals. Something is going to get accomplished this year. Anyway, so I have the journaling doodles and the journaling new sticker books that the Happy Planner released in Michael's. And I have this piece of grid paper, Happy Planner paper, that I purchased actually a while back, and I came across it and thought this would be great to work on a bullet journal page. And what I'm going to set up for my bullet journal page is going to be kind of a game plan, or like, I'm not sure if it's exactly the game plan or more of kind of like an outline of NaNoWriMo 2019. And what I'm going to do though, I'm going to actually set up for the back side of the page first, because NaNoWriMo takes place in November, and in October, the month before, is Plantober, or that's what all the writers call October is Plantober, and that's where they make up that's where they kind of set their game plan for how they're gonna progress through NaNoWriMo. And a lot of them make a checklist of things that they need to get done before they start their writing, things that they need to have in place, and then kind of like their game plan for their writing, like their outline, plotting, character identification, different things. So I'm going to save this first page to set up my game plan for Plantober. So obviously I've never participated in NaNoWriMo before, and so I have no idea what my game plan is. So that being said, I really cannot set up a game plan yet until I have an idea exactly what game plan I need. But I will set up this page and just kind of go over, put on here like the basics of what NaNoWriMo entails and what I need to do for myself to accomplish the main goal of what NaNoWriMo is for. So, without further ado, let's get started. and got everything set up, and then off camera I went back in and kind of wrote in, or not wrote in, but colored in. I used some colored pencils just to kind of give it a little color and shaded in the stickers. And so I kind of broke down, like the main goal of NaNoWriMo is 50,000 words to write in the month of November. So I used one of these monthly trackers to do the daily word counts, because if you take the 50,000 words and divide them up, do the math, you're looking at needing to write about 11,667 words per week, which divided down is 1,667 words per day. So I just thought I would use this little monthly tracker, and then I can shade in each day that I actually accomplish writing the 1,667 words. And an action step that I added is if I do 3 25-minute word sprints per day, and in those 25-minute word sprints, I can write at least 556 words per sprint, then I will meet my goal of 1,667 words per day. And then I just kind of added a little decor, like some coffee, because I'm going to need lots of coffee for all that writing, some little pens and a little notebook, and then this cute little typewriter, and I just wrote 50,000 because the goal is to type 50,000 words for the month. So that is kind of it right there. So the kind of the basics of what I'm looking at for NaNoWriMo. But then I noticed that I didn't really give myself any space to actually track my daily word count, like just keep like a running track of my daily word count. And I kind of wanted to do that. I mean, I know I can shade off if I hit my daily goal, but if I don't meet my daily goal or I go over my daily goal, you know, I don't have anywhere on here allowed to track that. So I went back to my Happy Planner notebooks that has all the packs of Happy Planner paper that I've purchased and compiled together, and I actually found this right here, and it just says be productive. That's how the paper comes, and I just put a little November sticker and NaNoWriMo daily word count, and then I just numbered the lines from 1 to 30, and every day at the end of the day or whenever during the day that I know that I will not be writing anymore for that day, I will just log down how many words I have written that day. If it meets the 667 goal requirement, then I will shade in my block for that day. If not, you know, I will just know that I need to add more words on another day. And I didn't really decorate this because for the most part, I'm just writing, you know, numbers right here. This is really just going to be a daily log and tracker. I didn't really feel like it needed to be that decorated. It's purely like set up to be really functional more than anything else. But there's a lot of space on the back. So I thought once I get to this last week and I'm still going strong, if I'm, you know, at least pretty close to the goal, or, you know that I'm really giving it my all and I'm making the effort, then on the back, you know, maybe I can put some quotes, some kind of like well done, accomplishment, you know, goal achieved typed quotes, because that is, you know, the main thing for me for 2019 is to accomplish. Accomplish is the word. And so, yeah, I can do something with that, or I can just use this extra space to write notes. You know, as the month progresses. So I just kind of left it blank other than just numbering the 30 days. So I will figure out how to set up my game plan for Plantober, and I will come back and do that. And then otherwise, this right here is number one, my first attempt at bullet journaling. And bullet journaling is a little more complex than I anticipated it to be. I feel like it's just kind of all over the place here. There's no real structure in my bullet journal page, but it's okay with me. It's number one, my first attempt. Number two, it got the information on the page that I needed to have there as a resource to look at. So I like that. And then I have my daily word tracking count. So this is tentatively my number one, first attempt at bullet journaling, and number two, my first attempt at NaNoWriMo. So wish me luck. I definitely could use it. Thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. And don't forget to live your life on purpose. Bye.